Hey everybody, it's Camo Dave. It is the 16th of November 2021, jumping off the cliff, 9.41 thousand subscribers. Husband and wife, up there in age, they are traveling around the country in their beautiful RV. And let's go to, oh yeah, look what they're watching. Anyway, let's go to the videos here and yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. We quit. This was 2 months ago. Okay, so his wife has got back issues. There they are. Husband and wife there. They've been traveling for 5 years around the country. His wife's got some back issues. So what was it? Let me get you a good shot of their vehicle here. It's really nice. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That is really nice. They've been traveling around in that for 5 years, seeing the whole country, and it's time for a change. It is just time for a change. So he said that they got an apartment last year because of the pandemic, and it was just tough traveling around. His wife's got back issues. And they were going to take 1 more year and go out and, finish up their trips all around the country. But they decided that, she needs to kind of rest. And I guess they kind of saw the advantages of apartment living, especially at their time of life. And he's extraordinarily grateful for the last 5 years that he's had a wonderful time traveling. But it's time to get off the road. Now, as you can see by the videos on this channel here, it's called Jumping Off the Cliff. And yeah, so Jumping Off the Cliff has jumped off the cliff. Anyway, he's still traveling. He's still doing some freight hopping here. So I guess that's a bunch of videos here for the last month or so of freight hopping, Cheyenne, Chicago, that kind of thing. But at least the RV side of things is over for, well, for the foreseeable future. Anyway, he says he loves America, and one of the reasons that he loves America is because it's, you can travel all over the place without, it's so easy to do that. It's true. You go to a lot of places in the world, and, it's checkpoints and passports, and we want to see your papers. There's a lot of places like that where you can't, go very far without some border crossing and border guards, and we see these nomads that are going down to Central America and, all these little countries, and you can't just freely cross the borders, And here you got a big, wide country, and you can just travel from state to state, and there's no problem with that. So it's true. You're very lucky to be an American in many respects, especially if you're a nomad, because you really do have a lot of freedom. Anyway, all right, so a tough couple of years, the pandemic, some back issues on the wife, and some changes there for jumping off the cliff. But it looks like he's still traveling, riding the rails. Check this channel out. Hey, folks, thanks for, a lot of people give me these channels to check out. And if you got a cool channel you want me to check out, camodave@gmx.com. Lots of wind there, South Dakota. Doesn't that look fun? High wind, kind of gray skies, kind of chilly. There's Adventure Van Man Brian. He is making his way southwestward bound from South Dakota there. After he got his residency stuff all done. A lot of nomads, you can go to get your residency in South Dakota, license plates, driver's license. It's relatively inexpensive. There's no inspections. And it's easy to do. You only have to spend 1 night a year in some sort of campground. And you got to have some sort of official mailing address, which can be at a campground, right? A P.O. box at a campground or something like that. So yeah. So anyway, so he is headed, guess where? Southwest. Wonder where that could be. And it is really a bustling place, isn't it? It's middle of the day. Does anybody that I don't, you do see some of these explorer type nomad people, and they go out into the Midwest somewhere, and they drive through these little towns in the middle of the day, and there's not a soul around. I mean, there's the restaurant. Looks like the parking lot's pretty empty. There's not another car on the street. It is, you do see this. We used to, I've seen a whole bunch of nomads that go through Nebraska or South Dakota or It's like, where is everybody? All that traffic. Wow. Whoa. All right, so he's basically said he's heading from South Dakota, Nebraska, eventually into Colorado, New Mexico, slowing down, and then eventually creeping into Arizona, where, again, following the warmer weather as the cold winter's coming quick. They've already gotten some snow up there in the upper Midwest already, and it's so yeah, it's amazing how fast things happen, right? You say, winter's here. So he's headed down to Arizona with everybody else. The giant nomadic magnet that is down there in Quartzsite is calling everyone back to the home base for reprogramming. He's hoping that Kelly can then catch up with him and reconvene and continue traveling together. AVM Brian, always one of our favorite channels. Deborah Dickinson and a meetup there at Cocoa Fest in New Mexico, and there's her friends who've been helping her get everything set up. That's right. So yeah. All right, a nice turnout there for Deborah Dickinson. There's a certain nomad. With what is it? You got a Class A and a cat or two, and a car and a motorcycle, and he should have. You gotta invite a superstar nomad to come to your meetup, because it'll bring more traffic in, I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, Deborah Dickinson. Nice. Looks like a beautiful place there. Certainly a nice campground there. Do you think that's better than Texas? Is New Mexico better than Texas, or is Texas better than New Mexico for nomads? Let me know in the comments below. Let's see, RV Rebel Girl. I thought she was going there, huh? I got a new one here from Seven Wonders of the World there. Got his truck all up and running, got his camper all good, his trailer there, and so yeah, he's had a tough time over the past summer getting that thing got stolen, then he had to get it back, then he had to get it fixed up, then he had to hassle with the insurance company, then he raised some money on he raised some money on GoFundMe, and then he didn't need all the money, and then he gave a good chunk of it, I think all of it, to HOWA, Homes on Wheels Alliance, Bob Wells there, and and now he's out doing some real heavy-duty camping there in good old Oatman, AZ. We got two nomads there having a little shootout there, whose RV is better. Yours? No, mine. I don't know, man. We could have some nomadic duels here at Oatman. That would be cool. You know who that we don't talk about anymore? What's his name? Derek, Eric, Tara, Opie, whatever. Installing a 70-inch UHD TV in my RV because I can. Because he can. Yeah. Let's go. All right. I'm not going to go there. Again, why a 70? It's just a 55 isn't good enough. You need a 70. I don't know, man, because he can. That's right. All right, what do they say? A lot of nomads, when you go park, boondock, particularly in cities, and you get knock on the door from security guard or the police, and they tell you to get out, you can't park there overnight. She got the knock on the door twice, Dawn of Van Life. Twice. She's not loving Portland. It's really tight on the parking. In her box truck. 2 knocks, 2 separate incidents in one night of, hey, you got to get out of here. You can't park here. Okay, we got a new one here from Cheap RV Living, but I don't see Bob. Where's Bob? Where's Bob? Hashtag, where's Bob? This is Brian. Is Brian Bob 2.0? I don't know. Apparently, Bob is, Bob's been busy. Cheap RV Living Bob, he's the big king of the nomads. He's running the Homes on Wheels Alliance. He's doing a ton of videos. He's got a whole lot of stuff on his plate going. It's a star of Nomadland last year and all that. Apparently, he's, kind of farming out the work to some of his underlings. And could this be Bob 2.0? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Brian here is doing an interview. Usually we see that's Brian Gifford, and he is usually our amazing roving reporter. So I don't know. Maybe they cloned Bob and then they regrew Bob, and he's now, this is the young Bob. You know, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Anyway, here's Cheap RV Living Brian, excuse me, and he's interviewing here a Mel, an adventurous woman who travels part-time in her SUV with her dirt bike. The new Bob, huh? I don't know, man. Hey, you know, what the heck. Hey, everybody, that ought to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. It is Tuesday the 16th. Man, it better not have been Wednesday or I'll miss my plane. Tuesday the 16th, 2021. Heading west to Arizona tomorrow on the wagon train. I'm going to change things up. We're doing a wagon train. So I'll be out. I won't get out there till Christmas. Hey, thanks for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Talk to you later, vlog.